Hey guys, welcome. Now it's official. Have entered the cycle of increase. We know that last time we met up, we got the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, represented 3 times, and we got this as an activation. We got this activation for Halloween because Metatron's Silver Ray was activated during our partial lunar eclipse in Taurus, and Halloween was right after that. And we were speaking about, we were in the time of wish fulfillment, creating our abundance through our alignment with our connection to the Three of Cups. We're aligned here as we expand our soul with spirit. And we're literally giving ourselves to God here. We're literally in service here. And this is also connected to the feminine and coming together. Uniting through true, authentic connection. And we talked about the fact that in the Nine of Cups here, we are creating our happiness from sadness. We're leveling up here. We're not like, going to the store and buying something to feel better. Now, it doesn't mean that we're not going to do that. It's not part of what we're co-creating here. But this isn't that. This has to do with our soul and expanding our soul with spirit. And many of us are in the time of going without. We're going without in order to heal from addiction and patterns of separation. We're being emptied to fill back up. So we're in the time of being filled back up. Now we honor that our increase has come from a decrease. And this decrease, remember, we're expanding our consciousness because we're going from victim mentality to optimism through being deserving. And in order to be deserving, because remember, this is where we're having our increase. It's the expansion in our consciousness. And when we expand our consciousness, our DNA is going to change within us. Thus, as within, so without, our environment will change. We're in alchemy with our environment. But we had to face the negative. So we face our decrease. We face what has happened here. We face our fears. We face the negative to expand with the positive, to expand with what's, our optimism. And these dark thoughts, we've been laser focusing, the people that we've been working with is family. And this is family past and present. And this is where we shift our consciousness and we go from victim mentality to optimism through the Six of Cups. There's a restoration to innocence here. There's a balance restored. We go from lust to joy. We understand something here, and it has to do with priorities, building blocks for life. And this is how we're going to continue to build part of our fortune increase. This is the 10 of Pentacles, and the other part being, of course, our 10 of Cups. But we honor that in order to achieve this increase, that there's a metamorphosis here during Scorpio season with the energy, the matter and the energy. We're laser focusing on the energy, okay? But this is emotional intelligence. This has to do with the cups, the water, the mother. So we're going to expand the cups, the mother, with the masculine, the energy. It's emotional intelligence. It's emotional freedom. It's healing from trauma, patterns, and emotional wounding. And that's the energy in motion. So we know we're using ascension. We're using the Six of Swords. We're ascending here. We're cutting away what's not in our greatest good. And we're continuing to build our 10 of Cups in the rain, through the rain. No, you've heard that saying, learn how to dance in the rain, or whatever that saying is. That's what we're doing here. We're learning how to dance in the rain. We're learning how to find the positive and the negative. And that's how we are rebuilding. We are rebuilding from all these tower moments, because remember, all that remains is us. We got into this further last time we met up. In the koi fish that exit the program, as well as the silver ray. We know Metatron's silver ray has been activated. And that's part of how the 9 of Cups, we're going to continue to be in a time of wish fulfillment. And guys, if you haven't checked out that message yet, check it out, because we go into what this means. It's at the channel, part 1. Now, let's officially read this message here in the 9 of Ghosts, which is the 9 of Cups, the time that we are in. Okay. This self-satisfied skeleton man sitting on a chest full of riches has put his ghosts behind him and embraced his success and material prosperity. However temporary, his comfortable, roomy clothes adorned with lucky bats show that he is experiencing contentment without constriction. He's reached the new place, at least for the moment, the higher level that the person in the 8 of Ghosts was seeking. If the 9 of Ghosts comes up, you will get your wish. It's as simple as that. Divinatory message. Your wish will come true. Satisfaction and prosperity. The good life. And that has to do with the fact that we know we're expanding love with structure. We're expanding the 2 of Cups with the Emperor. But in order to do that, we're facing fear and tyranny. And we know we're also facing our losses. What we've lost, okay? Because we've lost something and some things. And that was in order to have the experience to calculate karma and break the bonds. Because why? It's time. We're free. We're free. And what are we free from? We're free from here, where the devil has a hold over us and is siphoning our energy. We know we're healing from addiction. And many of us are biohacking, and we're going to continue to get into biohacking. We talked about cold plunging last time we met up. We're going to talk about grounding and meditation even further. Because we know we're going from this space, the devil, as we heal from our addictions, and we see through this illusion that the devil is using our heart's desires to keep us in separation. And we use those patterns of separation to separate ourselves from this space and place and what's no longer for our greatest good, thus understanding God has a plan and all is one and everything is going to be okay. Love wins. And we go here. And we know we have all 4 elements here: the water, the fire, the air, and the earth, with the forces of creation where we come together. But we honor that we are coming together and meeting up through the 6. With our alignment here within the 3. And this has to do with what we're offering. We're offering ourselves in service through our alignment and our true connection, because we felt the decrease and now we want to feel the increase. We let go and we took our mask off with the Queen of Swords here, and we just deal with the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And these truths are connected to sorrow. We're being pushed and pulled in order to clear this up, in order to face this, in order to repair, heal, and mend, to go from here and not feel sorry for ourselves anymore, and to go to here. Well, you remember, it's because we face our dark thoughts and our decrease, where we took a plunge, where we took a dive, where we took a dip. And because we go from this space to this space, through this space, and thanks to that silver ray working with Metatron, we feel more deserving, and we're in a time of increase. And that has to do with this message here. The building blocks. The building blocks. Our priorities, okay? Building blocks for life. The angels have heard your call for help and are here offering their support, assistance, and time. Metatron brings your attention today to your priorities. Maybe they are unbalanced. Maybe you have spent too long on one thing at the expense of another. Or maybe you have spread yourself too thin by overcommitting and running yourself ragged. Stop for a moment and think about what is really important right now. What needs doing today? What can wait till tomorrow? Just as Archangel Metatron has many angelic helpers, you are reminded to allow others around you to help you build whatever you wish for. Build a network of those you can trust, friends, family, acquaintances, those who share your vision regarding whatever you wish to do, be, or bring to this earth. And that's why we're laser focusing on clearing up with family, past and present, which thus will affect our future for our best lives. Whatever you want in your life is being protected and held in place by Metatron's radiant wings. Confirmation right there from the universe. You are asked to focus on the rainbow pyramid at the center of his wings. The pyramid is a symbol of stability and balance. You need a strong foundation underneath you in terms of people, resources, and energy to facilitate the growth in your life that you seek right now. You cannot grow upward, whether in spiritual or material terms, without first having taken care of life's necessities. The red energy at the base of the pyramid is the energy of survival, built from a strong foundation of security and well-being. And so we're going to build brick by brick. And yes, in order to manifest, we're going to envision the destination, the end goal already come true. But we have to get lost in the process of building and put joy in each brick that we're building. It's like frantically creating. I just gotta, have my divine inheritance now, and it's all just better be worked out. Like, no. This is where we're gonna put love and joy and optimism in each brick that we're laying. And we're gonna take it piece by piece. Remember, like, each puzzle piece is put into place, but then the puzzle is done. And let's get lost in the building blocks with creation. And we really need to heal with our base chakra, our perineum, and the Earth Star. So the Earth Star and our root, we're laser focusing on that right now. So often we seek spiritual enlightenment in some far-off place or dimension, yet spirit is in earthly tasks too. Caring for children and pets, and look at that, we know that we've been talking about we're going to be laser focusing on working with animals. There will be times when you need to ask for help, both from your angelic support and earthly friends. You don't need to battle alone. To create anything worthwhile takes many forms of energy, and many skills and talents. You may need to reach out, learn something new, delegate, or employ others to help, or you may need time alone, knowing the home fires are still burning. Remember that life is a rich tapestry of many colors. Make time for everything that brings you joy and happiness. And this is how we're going to continue to still create within the Six of Cups and where we're meeting up. Whether this be your happiness, what brings you joy and happiness, be exercise, reading a book, meditation, travel, etc. We know travel, we got the activation that travel is in our events here. There is a time to try it all, but not without prioritizing your time. To create something beautiful in your life, you need to assess the order in which things need to be done. This card also asks you to look at where you give away your time, energy, and attention. Today, look at what is important and what isn't, and then from that wise, considerate place, everything will start to flow. And we know this is about flow. We have to trust in the flow of life and what we're building, because we know that we're building here within the sacred temple. We're working with spirit, and we're taking planning and action to complete our milestone here as we expand. And it has to do with travel. Our higher self, we are now in great gratitude. We've really expanded our consciousness here with the activation of the loving woman and kindred partnerships. So let's see what's being activated right here. And whatever there was a loss. Look. But it was this was divine. In order to heal. Remember, all that remains was us. This was divine. We had to look at the negative to expand with the positive. I found this right after we got this message, and here up in Canada, there's the 10 cents. And look, our ships are coming back to us. This is just more confirmation, because we understand how to feel deserving, how to shift consciousness by going from this space and place to this space and place. So we're going to see what's being activated. Confirmation right there. Because we understand this. How to calculate karma. How to break the bonds. Through loss. Let something go that's connected to a truth and our sorrows. And we're going here. This is co-creating this kindred partnership. Okay. So, and we know our 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, our divine inheritance, what we came here to co-create. Oh! Okay. What is being activated here? Where am I feeling called to go? Right here, we had a shift in the energy. We understand our priorities now. Okay. Well, a great big love. It's official. Great big love. But remember, this love reflects back to us all the rest of the love within our life. Not just within our partnerships, but within our family and friends, our loved ones. We're in perfect harmony. Of course we are, because this is about coming together. I've lost the Two of Cups. Call of the Muse. So we're going to be inspired. We're going to have a muse to co-create with. And I really feel like it has to do with our family facing our dark thoughts and continuing to co-create anew with our partnerships in this great big love. With the power of purpose, this is where we understand how to work with Force, how to work with the Father, how to direct our energy. This is why meditation is key. It helps us to continue to be present and to be present during the present moment. The power of now. And a tall tale. We're going to continue. This is where we face the lies. This is where we face what is untrue. The story we're telling ourselves. Is it the story of victim mentality, or is it the story of optimism? And this is how we're clearing up those dark thoughts, and dark thoughts that are connected to family. What tall tale are we telling ourselves? Because we're moving away from the past. The uncharted sea is here, and this is the activation right here. This is what's being activated, and it's being activated through body and soul. Remember, we're in alignment here. This has to do with our Three of Cups and being in alignment. Body, mind, soul, masculine, feminine, child, the heavens and the earth, through us, through the middle world, through the center point. And now we are the storyteller. We are co-creating anew. From past to our best future through the present moment. Look, confirmation right there. Just more. Straight to the page. The uncharted sea. Key concepts: stepping into the unknown without a map, moving beyond your comfort zone, choosing to do things differently, trusting in the ebb and flow of life. More confirmation right there. I trust in the flow of life. My wishes come true, right? Trusting in the ebb and flow of life, being in the dark and letting curiosity lead the faith. Being in the dark and letting curiosity lead the faith that all will be well. Get my punctuation straight. Your comfort zone is sometimes exactly that. A safe, familiar harbor you finally come to in yourself. You have a sense that you don't need more than what is available right now. Where you've landed in life. Now, however, is not one of those times. Now is not one of those times, okay? Like this archetypical hero's journey, the universe is inviting you to step into the uncharted waters. Something is stirring. Adventure is calling you. You may want to resist this urge because it will invoke leaving your comfort zone, but you are embarking on this journey, and it is essential for your well-being. Well, look at that. We know we're going on a journey, and we're going to travel. And we know this is about stepping out of our comfort zone. God is the unknown. We have to open up the world of possibilities. We have to quit telling ourselves the stories from the past that are not true, no longer true. Can't stay stuck in the past. We're not going to be stuck in victim mentality. We're moving forward to optimism, and we have to get comfortable with the unknown. And remember, when we're feeling out of balance and in the dark, we want to look for what's certain, but what we're looking for is not certain. There's a healing here. Navigating the uncharted aspects of yourself means you won't have a map because no one else has ever been there. On this journey, you cannot rely on the help you would typically expect from others who have gone before you. This new territory is yours to explore. You're invited to be a pioneer, a path maker, a magical cartographer who always draws your map with your own life force as the link. This is the lady to dive into a novel experience and fully immerse yourself in the new This is good, guys. I gotta learn how to read again. This is the day to dive into a novel experience and fully immerse yourself in the new. You don't know what this sea of possibility has in store for you. So stay curious and refrain from judgment or the need to label. Give yourself the time and freedom to be curious without the limitations and boundaries projected by your memories and expectations. You are in an amazing place right now, and you will never be the same for surveying these waters. Something's being activated here. What is it? Something is being activated. We're changing direction. What is being activated here? It has to do with travel and not an old story, a new story. And laser focusing on the animals and family. 8th house, endings and beginnings. It's official. We're working with Scorpio. We're having an ending and beginning. We're having a metamorphosis with the energy. We're expanding with the air element communication, and we know that that's what the twins work on. The Gemini twins, the lovers, and this has to do, we have a full moon in Gemini. And that's it. Grand Trine blessings. We're going to be blessed. More confirmation that our wishes are coming true. And there's a message here. We expand with spirits. What are we expanding with spirit? What are we expanding with spirit? Left these 2 cards here. Look. Oh, look at this. We expand with happiness from our illusions. Ooh. With the Queen of Wands. That's where we heal from frenzied energy. We understand how to apply force, of course, with the sun, with spirit. What's being activated here? Alright, let's see. We have 2 cards. The light within. Look, we're expanding the light within as we create peace. And we're creating peace from the pain. Remember, this is all about peace in the pain and the Queen of Swords. And there it is. And now we heal our sorrows and heal from our lack of with our truths, and we expand with the Emperor and the Empress. And we know, what are we doing? How did we get here? We know we're expanding love with the Emperor. Oh, so the masculine and feminine are in alignment with one another to get back to work and build our wishes through the earth. We gotta learn how to dance in the rain, guys. Love, light, and healing energy century to create with today. I look forward to seeing you next time we expand. Until then, you know I am sending it to you, those good healing vibes, and hopefully by that time we have a phone. Take care.